All right, everybody. I am live. This is interesting because this is the first time I'm using my new computer. I just got a new computer and I haven't been live in 2 weeks. I've been trying to go live every week, so I think while I'm in my new place, I will start going live a lot more. Yada yada yada. Hopefully, some people come on here and start asking some questions and answers. But for right now, I'm just going to give you guys a rundown on what's going on. Very excited for a couple different reasons. I am now in Las Vegas, and I can kind of go into why I came into Vegas, but I will probably be doing a vlog on that extremely soon or very soon. I just got a new computer. I'm actually on it right now. It's the first time that I've been using it. Thank you, Willie. Willie said, "Welcome to the new place, to your new place." Yeah, I'm in it right now, and I really, really like it. Hi, Janine. And I downsized, which was so nice. The place I had in Oregon was just too big, but I needed that place because I was building out my Jeep and everything else. So now I moved to Las Vegas to do a couple different things, and I went to the dark side. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll notice that I actually went over to the dark side and I got a Mac computer. I have not ever 38 years old and I've never owned a Mac computer. So I'm now on the brand new iMac, which is really nice. I'm actually thoroughly liking it a lot. And I'm using their webcam, and it seems like their webcam is really nice. It's like really good quality, I think. You guys would have to tell me. You will love Whiskey Jack says, I will love the Mac. Yeah, and I think I already am. I started editing on it to yesterday, and I'm going to finish the video for tomorrow later on today. But it's editing on a desktop is like night and day difference from what I was doing with my laptop before. Yeah, the M1 iMacs are nice. This is what this is. This is the M1 iMac. So the next purchase will probably be the MacBook Pro, but I'm probably going to wait until the new version of it comes out in probably September, October. And then the next iteration of that will be the phone, which will probably be right around January, I think, for me. Somebody asked a question earlier. I think it was Caleb here. How was my drive from Oregon? My drive from Oregon was freaking beautiful, actually. I came down. I touched the loneliest road in America, which is Route 50. I touched that for about 20 miles, and it was really just kind of nice to see it, and it was pretty lonely. But also the reason, I guess I don't know. Have I talked enough about on why I'm in Vegas now? I guess I really haven't, but there's my kitchen behind me. I guess I'm in Vegas now to get back into stand-up comedy, which is what I initially intended to do when I got into van life, and I took some time off, and then with all the craziness that happened last year, I just couldn't get back into it. So this year I'll be doing that as well as continuing doing YouTube. And I actually am stepping up my YouTube game because I've been watching videos on how to do certain edits. I'm going to be filming differently. I'm looking to possibly hire an assistant that will help me with admin because I'm way behind on emails and admin and stuff like that. I just can't keep up with it all. So good things to come. Very excited. Yeah, it looks really good. Thank you. You're referring to the camera. Great quality. Thank you. Just get an iPad. For travel, absolutely, I might. Speaking of travel, I got a couple festivals coming up. Anybody that is in Colorado, I'm doing the Colorado Tiny House Festival. I will be doing I will be speaking there probably about van design and products used, as I think what the topic that I chose. I know a few things about that. And then I'm going to be showing off my rig. So the Colorado Tiny House Festival, it is July 10th and 11th, I believe, which is Saturday, Sunday. If you are in the area and you want to stop by, come by and say hello. Come by and see my little talk about that and see the Jeep, see what I did differently on the Jeep and compared to everything else. I'll be doing some tours of tiny homes. I'll be doing some tours of vans of whoever's there. And so I'm excited to do another festival in a couple weeks. The next big thing after that is I'm going to be going as a spectator to Overland Expo or Mountain Expo, which is up in also Colorado. And then let's just move to Colorado. And then the next biggest, coolest, awesome, I'm super excited about this. I believe is like September 8th is an event called Gutted. And for everybody that wanted me to build another van, guess what? Gutted, I'm not reading off a script. I'm kind of just spitballing here. But Gutted is an event that I think is predominantly influencer driven. However, the event is going to be a competition between 3 different teams: a van building team, an RV building team, and a schoolie build team. And we're all going to be competing against each other to see who can build the best rig in a 5-day span. Well, I got some amazing teammates, and I can't wait for you guys to hear who's on my team or whose team I'm on. I'm on the van building team, but the people that are really involved with it are really cool. And I just found out what they are doing with the rigs after they're built. And I don't think I can say what it is, but I can tell you it is an extremely good cause and a good thing that people are doing. So I am so excited to do that event. I believe it's September 8th, but you can go to guttedevents.com, or if you follow me on Instagram, you can go to my Instagram. You can click on my links button, which is on my bio, and you can just go to the Gutted Gutted tab, and that'll take you right to that. Regardless, I'm building another van just with 6 other people. There's a team of 7. So it's going to be really cool, really fun. It's also going to be a gathering event. So it's not just a competition. It's going to be a gathering as well. So both are going to be happening simultaneously. Super excited. You may want to get your tickets, early bird tickets, if you are interested in going to that. Okay. Enough out of that. Okay. Somebody asked, what part of I-50? I don't know exactly where. It was in the middle of freaking Nevada somewhere. If you said the town, I would know that would ring a bell, but I honestly don't remember. Yeah, I was in the middle of Route 50 somewhere. I do want to go back though and like camp out there. I think that would be a lot of fun. When is your first stand-up gig? Laurie, I don't have one. It's going to take me a couple months. And this goes out to Laurie and anybody else that is curious about that. It's going to take me a couple months to kind of get back into the feeling of everything, getting up and doing open mics, getting my feet underneath me, and doing that sort of thing, because it just takes a little bit of time. I'm out of practice. I'm rusty. I'm not going to just get up on stage and do a show willy-nilly. So my goal is to have really crisp sets ready to go by the time September hits, because when I do go to Colorado for these back-to-back events, I want to get down to Denver, and I want to do some shows in Denver. So I'll hit up some of those clubs and see if I can do some stuff up there as well. And also I'm traveling all these places. I'm going to be doing Adventure Van Expo, probably in either Utah or maybe Tahoe or Big Bear or somewhere around there, because none of that stuff is finalized yet. But I really want to start traveling kind of in this area, because I'm going to start looking for land to pursue the next thing I want to do, which is Ghost Town. Joe, GSSR Joe, what part of Colorado? I actually don't know. Just look up Colorado Tiny House Festival, and then Gutted is in Hermosa, if I'm saying that correctly. It's out in the it's out in the middle of nowhere. I have no idea where. I have no idea. Blech. Wait, so which colored iMac did you go with? Great question, Matt Albert. I actually went with like the baby blue or the blue. I would have went with the orange, but they didn't have it available. Orange is one of my favorite colors, and blue is my second favorite color. You may notice that now, because on my vlog thumbnails, there's a mixture of orange and blue. So I did go with like a blue. That tone of blue is a very soft tone, and it's a very calming tone, and I need a little bit of calming in my life. So I went with a blue. Gutted sounds like a good move, Caleb. It really is. Vegas is the closest White Castles near me. All right, Dave. Oh man, 5 days sounds fun. No, it sounds nerve-wracking is what that is. We're going to have to build an entire rig in 5 days. But I know the team that I am with, the people that I am partnered up with, I know that we're going to bring a phenomenal van, and even more so of what it's going to be doing, or what they're going to do with it after the fact. I'm super excited, like announcing that, and I'll be doing much more announcements on my Instagram, which is just my name, just at Jared Tachi. But if you also go to the Gutted Instagram, they will give you more information as well. They've already announced a few team members. They announced the schoolie person. And as well as 3 people from the van building team, me being one of them. So very excited about that moving forward. We got a couple months ahead of us, so just bear with us. There are a freaky ton of open mics nights in Las Vegas. There really are, and they're opening up more and more with everything that's happening right now. So I'm really excited to jump back into that. Guys, I'm just settling in. I'm a week into my new apartment. I am now I'm finally cooking meals at in my kitchen. I got, everything is set up that I needed to be set up. So it's like I needed a week to just kind of calm myself down. And actually, shout out to Project Van Life. You guys know who Project Van Life is? Probably one of the biggest Instagram accounts regarding van life. I have just teamed up with them. I am now an affiliate with them about selling their course. I know I talked about on many, many occasions doing my own course, but I felt like the time and the things that I would need to do my own course is just way too extensive. So what I've decided to do is team up with a great company like Project Van Life, and they I looked over their entire course, and it is freaking top notch. It's great. So I am going to be an affiliate with them. I'm going to be selling their course, and I'm going to be their phone consultant. So you can, if you get their course, you can actually use me as an add-on to book as a phone consultant, which is I think is really kind of cool. I'm really excited to get more involved with that company because they do good things for a lot of the DIYers out there. So check out it's under $100. It's ridiculous for their course. And I went through it all and I was like, holy crap, that's a lot of stuff. I'm going to answer some of your questions right now, guys. Do you know of anyone who has put a sewing center in a Class C or a van? Padded storage for mechanics, threads, fabric, supplies. You know what, Debs? Yeah, my friend Megan, I want to say, either was doing that or was going to do that. It's very possible. You just need power to the machine, I believe. But I think she was going to do that. And it's if she didn't do it, her name's Megan Cable. I forget what her Instagram handle is, but I did a tour of her a while back. And I do know somebody doing pottery in a bus. They're currently building out a bus. So to see that is also really cool. I know that has nothing to do with sewing, but kind of. What is your favorite Looney Tunes characters of all time? Looney Tunes. Which one's Looney Tunes? Because I would say my favorite Disney character is probably Goofy. But Looney Tunes. Tasmanian Devil? Is that Looney Tunes? I think that's Looney Tunes. Jeff, thank you for the super chat. Ever hung out with aliens while outlanding? No, I haven't. Although I would love to see them or hang out with them. And that goes for Sasquatch too. Bring that on. Let's do it. But come and hang out. Congrats on all your accomplishments. Thank you very much, Paula. I don't own this home. I don't wish I did, actually, because I'm in a big complex. I'm just in here temporarily until I make my next moves, which hopefully will be a container home as well as ghost town, all that stuff. That'll all come. You guys will see it all happening. I was looking at land today, just randomly on Zillow, but I'm waiting for the market to crash. Anyways, let's see here. Dave, what do you got? Are you close to SoCal to do some comedy? Yeah, so Los Angeles is about 4 hours. This is one of the reasons why I moved to Las Vegas. I didn't want to deal with the craziness of LA or San Diego. I love San Diego a lot. I just didn't want to deal with San Diego or San Diegans. anymore, or Los Angelinos. I think the Los Angelinos that were born and raised there are great. The transplants really screwed that place up. But anyways, I beg to differ. I'm about a 4-hour drive from LA. I'm about a 5-hour drive to San Diego. I think I'm like a 4 or 5 hour drive to San Francisco. I'm very close to Phoenix. I think I'm about 4 hours to Phoenix. I think I'm 8 hours to Salt Lake City. I think I'm 12 hours to Denver, and that's all driving. Not to mention McCarran Airport, which is the Las Vegas airport, is a massive hub that I can fly almost anywhere if I did have shows. Jeff, you asked another super chat. I'll get to you right now. Who inspired you to start stand up as a kid? Ooh, good one. I'm going to think about that, and I'm going to get right back to you, Jeff. Are you doing any vans while you're in Vegas? Zach, yeah. Like building? I don't know about actual me building a van. I haven't decided on that yet. I'm still kind of weighing out some options on really what my next move is, and I want to take my time with that, if that makes sense. So right now, I'm really enjoying my Jeep. I'm going to enjoy it for the summer. I think maybe my next move might be another overlanding rig over a van, but maybe I'll do them both simultaneously. I don't know. I would like to get a shop first and foremost, but with that shop, I would also like to have a piece of property. So property and shop might be my next thing, my man. So thank you for that question, though. Sprinter or ProMaster? Great question, Danny. I would say Sprinter is probably an easier build to build in. I know what you're all thinking because of the square walls. I'm crazy out with the ProMaster. However, I just still feel like a Sprinter has way more options and it's probably easier to build in. However, also longevity. However, the maintenance on a Sprinter is astronomical, and ProMasters definitely don't last as long. However, bigger bang for your buck, ProMaster. It was a very short-winded question answer, but I hope that kind of summed that up for you best that I can. Know any people with an office setup that have a sit and stand desk? I stand about 70-30. Yeah, I just did a tour of somebody that had a standing desk. I mean, you can make that in a van. Off the top of my head, no, not like right there off the top of my head. But I know for a fact people do have a sit and a stand desk in vans. I've seen them before. They are cool. It's very possible. Any design is possible if you just put your mind to it. If you ask me to design something like that, I 100% could. Stand up as a kid, I would say, oh man, because I know, Jeff, you've asked me a couple others too, and I will get to you, my man. Thank you for all these super chats. I guess there was a teacher I'm trying to think of. Probably my fourth grade teacher, Miss Parnes, that was like very inspirational into doing what I wanted to do. How's that? That was pretty good, huh? That was like when I was a kid. But really also my mom. My mom was really inspirational to me to like get out and do what I wanted to do. I quit my job when I quit my career when I was 22 years old. And I told my mom I wanted to get into entertainment. And she was the only one that said I was not crazy. My dad too, but more so my mom. You probably leave Vegas as soon as the weather is reasonable. I know, right? What are your thoughts on long-term reliability between Ford, Dodge, or Sprinter? Long-term reliability, I would say number one, going from best to worst, Sprinter, then Ford, then Dodge. And by the way, Dodge is actually Ram, but it doesn't matter. I'm not here to correct you, but I just did. What makes me happy in life? Making content for everybody out there. And living in the present, living San Francisco's 10 or 12 hours. Wow. So I'm just catching up on all these questions, guys. That's no way. Oh, maybe because there's a friggin' mountain in my way. Yeah, actually, you're right. Because because Santa Rosa is 9 hours. I only know that because I was about to drive there the other day. And Santa Rosa is above San Francisco. So it shouldn't take me that long. It should take me about 8. Do you ever meet up with Buck SD when you are an SD? Yes, I do. Any updates from him and any innovate? He's a very difficult person to kind of get a hold of. Number one, number two, he doesn't post all that often, so you guys really don't know wherever he is. Last I heard, he is building 2 vans simultaneously for 2 clients, just phenomenal. I love that. And I think it's the same exact floor plan of the last video I did with him. But he is going to be making new iterations and more upgrades and all that stuff. And when it happens, trust me, you guys will see it. I'm not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. A lot of my van life friends aren't going anywhere. So absolutely go check out Area 51. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Most wise relationship advice you ever got. Oh, I don't. The thing is, I don't practice my own. Jeff, thank you for that in the super chat. You know what? I actually have to say that I don't have. I don't follow the good advice. Therefore, I didn't listen to it. I am as single as can be. So I guess the only advice I don't know about, like, I don't remember anybody giving me this advice, but like, know what you want. Communication is key. Trust is important. All that good stuff. Because I don't have any of that in my life. Buckhead Steve Vans make their own water now. Yeah, they probably do. From what he was telling me the last time we did a tour. When and where your next stand-up? CCSS, thank you. I got to get back on stage and kind of just perform open mics so I can practice, and then I will get back on stage. And trust me, you guys will actually see that process happening. I will do vlogs. I'm actually considering doing like a personal vlog, like almost like my daily life on like a Tuesday, a tours, which is what I've always been doing on Thursdays, whether it's a van, tiny house, overlanding rig, whatever. And then on Sunday, a van life related vlog. So if I can break those up into those 3 days, I think that's actually what I'm thinking about doing. I wasn't planning on saying that, but I figure why not? So let's do that. What is my favorite color and why? Orange, or like a burnt orange. I don't know why. I think it's different, and I think it's a warm, calming feeling. It also reminds me of October. October is one of my favorite months, mostly because of sports and weather. I like the month of October because the weather's changing into a little bit cooler, as well as sports. It's baseball playoffs, hockey's getting started, basketball is getting started, football's in its second month. It's a great month for sports. And I think that maybe that's why that burnt orange color is probably my favorite. My second favorite is probably blue, mostly because of the calming feeling that it is. And I always wanted blue eyes when I was a kid. And then when I got older, I really embraced my dark brown eyes. All right. That's what's up. I'm thinking about buying a Ross Monster Overland that's for sale right now. I'd take you to dinner anywhere in Vegas. Thank you, Zach. Appreciate you, man. Hit me up because I can't keep track of everybody. If you have written me an email, I will get to it in the next couple of days because I'm catching up on emails. That's my goal on top of editing this new video I'm doing. Did you answer me what your favorite Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote? Oh, your favorite is Roadrunner. Roadrunner is pretty cool. I will say Roadrunner is a pretty BA character. I'd buy a Ross Monster van if Lucy came with it. I don't know who Lucy is. Is that one of the owners of the company? Nomadic Living Art. Interesting name. Collab with Will Prowse now that you live in Las Vegas. Nomadic Living Art. You are 100% correct. That will be happening. Him and I have exchanged phone numbers and cell phone numbers. I have been here officially 1 week. So I need to just settle in. And I promise you not just one video, maybe not 2 videos. I'm talking several videos with Will. Will be coming up. Will is a really cool dude. I can't wait to meet up with him in person. But we've talked a whole bunch, and we have already planned on doing a collaboration session. The other person I want to collab with here in Las Vegas is actually my YouTube mentor, which is Sean Cannell. He owns the channel Think Media TV. I again is my YouTube mentor. I have his book, and he's a really, really nice guy from what I can see on the internet, at least. And he runs a successful business through YouTube, and it's a really cool. I'd love to collab with him as well as Will. So those 2 things will be happening. You know what? This is a marathon to me. I'm not going to go out and do all the things that I need to do tomorrow. I'm going to breathe, and I'm going to take everything in as possible that I can and kind of just go from there. Jeff, this is going to be an interesting question because you started it with, if you met an alien. If you met an alien suffering from depression, what advice would you give him, her, or them? All right. Let's see here. I would say exactly what I just did was not literally take a breath in and out. Just know that we're so small in this universe, and what other people think of us is microscopic compared to how you really feel and how you really should be. Enjoy every day, because we don't know what happens after that. So just enjoy as much as you can. And if an alien came to me with a depression, if an alien came with me suffering from depression, I would be like, what is causing you to be depressed? Because you have found out a way to travel many, many light years to get to Earth. And why the heck did you choose Earth of all places to come? So I'd kind of want to just know that. I want to know what their deal is. I want to know what their planet was like that they came from, and I want to know how they traveled as far as they did. I think I'd rather just know what all that is. So maybe just having a discussion with them and talking about their experiences in space and travel, and I think that would be cool. But absolutely, I'm a weird guy. What do you want me to say? What's up, peoples? Okay. Really appreciate your story and honesty of Sydney's podcast. I think it means a lot to people. Thank you, Danny. I actually don't remember what the heck I said, but yeah, Sydney is a great interviewer, and I think it was a lot of fun, if I remember correctly. Give Jeff Alien a step 2. Yeah, GSSR Joe. I love it. Was that a good enough answer, GSSR Joe and Jeff? And Jeff, you just keep coming at me with these super chats, man. I appreciate you. The name of her podcast, which is Sydney, is who Danny, you were talking, or Caleb, you were interested in, is My Solo Road. Danny Ross, you wrote it right there. But seems like a really awesome dude. Yeah, we'll see. Think Media, the great channel. GSR Joe, yes, absolutely is. All right, Jeff, what do you got for me? If you could change any one limb to a bionic super limb, what limb would you replace with a super limb? This isn't a limb. I originally was going to say my mind. I wish I could expand my mind to go into crazy places. For some odd reason, what came onto my mind first, if you guys have ever seen iRobot, and Will Smith had a bionic arm. So it kind of be interesting. Like, that was the first thing that came to me. It was like having a bionic arm. Think about how often we use our arm, our hands on a daily basis. And I think that would be really interesting to have like an indestructible arm. It'd be cool. Tom Spencer. Whoa, you said Torrey Pines Pub has good food. Does it? Okay. I think I'm actually near that. I'll have to check that out. Steven, Jeff, weird but interesting question. I'm with you. Steven, I'm with you. I actually thoroughly enjoy Jeff's questions. Would you do mushrooms with an alien if he was dope? If I was having an interaction with an alien, I don't think I would even need any psychedelics to interact or have a discussion with them. I might do an edible to kind of calm myself down, because I'd be like, what the hell is in front of me? But to do a hallucinogenic like a mushroom would kind of screw me up even more. I want to kind of stay grounded on that one. So maybe if they would, I don't know. Maybe they have a cool drug that I could try. I don't really do drugs. I'll be honest with you. I really don't. Jeff, oh my God, that is such a good question. I thank you so much for asking that one. Steven, iRobot was a movie back in, like, I want to say the mid 2000s, maybe in the 2000 teens. Yeah. Jeff, you asked, do you ever get sad? You always seem so positive. Jeff, I really appreciate you saying that I always seem positive. And again, I'm on my channel. I'm very transparent. I'm very honest with people. And I will not lie to you. Yes, I actually do get sad I actually do suffer from depression and anxiety. And to be honest with you, sometimes a lot of this is a facade. I was actually very sad today. I got news that made me sad. But you gotta kind of look past that, and you kind of have to look at the glass half empty, or excuse me, half full sometimes. And luckily, I have really, really good people in my life that when I am feeling down or when I am feeling sad, I can call them and I can say, "Hey, I need a pick me up." And that person that I called today was there and was responsive and gave me the pickup that I did need. And they know me so well that they knew what it was pertaining and what needed to be said, and made me feel a little bit better about myself because I was feeling really down. I don't know how else I can go into detail with that, but I actually had my very first panic attack in 38 years. I had my very first panic attack about a week and a half ago, and did not know. I actually thought I was having a heart attack. It was one of the scariest experiences I've ever dealt with, but I woke up around 2-3 o'clock in the morning and I was heavily breathing and I started sweating really badly. I went over all of my vitals to see, like, just mentally in my own head. I was like, I don't have any pain in my arm, and I didn't have any like chest pain. And so I was like, all right, this has to be a panic attack. In that moment, I was like, let me just try to control my breathing. Let me drink some water and let me just, ride out this wave. So I guess that would be something else that I've recently experienced that was a really scary situation. And yeah, there you go. Space on Earth mushroom. Being sober would be enough hanging out with an alien. I agree. Favorite breakfast or favorite dinner? I would say favorite breakfast is Belgian waffles. Phenomenal. And honestly, guys, I'm at 32 minutes, and the only reason I'm staying on right now is because Jeff is just killing it with these super chats and these questions right now. So appreciate you, but we're gonna wrap this up here soon, buddy. So get a few more in if you'd like. And my favorite dinner, I would probably I would normally say like a red meat, like a steak with a nice Cabernet. That would probably be like a sweet potato. I just went all out. Like, I'm a big dude, so yeah, probably a nice fillet. Like, we're talking high end stuff, guys. So we're talking like a fillet. We're talking $45-$50 steak from a top of the line restaurant. With like maybe like a sweet potato or some sort of like cut fries that are seasoned properly, with a beautiful I need some greens there, so maybe some asparagus or some maybe some broccoli, and then to have a glass of Cabernet, really like a bite, like it has to have a bite to it if you're going to be drinking or if you're going to be eating a fillet. Sorry for all you vegans out there. It is what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much my favorite dinner. But again, favorite breakfast, keeping it simple, doing some Belgian waffles and maybe one egg. One egg would be nice. Are you stopping van life? I'll never stop van life. I don't currently have a van, but I'm not ever going to stop van life. Does that make sense? Like, I'll always be involved in the community. I'll always talk about it. I'm building another van for Gutted. I will always be a part of van life in some way or another. I will be there to my overall goal is to have a piece of property with parking for vans and a shop for van lifers to come and work at. It's kind of like a setup for me that I would really love to have. So no, I don't think I'll ever stop van life. It's great to have people in your life that you're always there for you. I agree with you, Laurie, 100%. What are your thoughts on meditation, Jeff? Thank you for that. I wonder if this isn't my brother, Jeff, is it? I do have a brother named Jeff. My thoughts on meditation is I think it's a really good thing. I wish I did it more. I wish I set aside some time to meditate. I need to learn how to meditate a little bit better, but I actually do think that it does help. And I think meditation could come in many different forms. So some people's meditation is hitting a punching bag. That is a form of meditation, in my opinion. In my opinion, yoga is a form of meditation. Literally, meditation is a form of meditation. So there's different, ways to meditate, I believe. Debs, you suffer from anxiety and depression too. Most of the time under control. Good thing. Hubby of 45 years now. Wow, congratulations on that. Know how to help me when I'm not doing well. 100%. Having a significant other in your life that understands it is also really important and really nice to have. And I don't have that. I'm single, but I do have the people in my life that I can call upon. Have to get my daughter from work. Well, thank you, Susan, for coming on. Appreciate you. Mark Topping. Hey, Jared, what area of Vegas did you land in? I live in the north area of the Painted Desert off the 95 in it. I don't really want to get into exactly where I am, but I will say I'm on the northern section of Las Vegas. I don't really want to put on blast where I am. So you never know who's watching and who's going to try and kidnap me, but come at me. Jeff, you're asking some super chats, my man. How much would Nike or Adidas have to pay you to never wear a hat for videos again? They'd have to give me a monthly stimulus or stipend. I don't know what it would take. It wouldn't take that much, to be honest with you. Have you recently cried from a TV show or movie? If so, which one? Yes. Which one have I cried from? Oh, I don't know, but I definitely have. Oh my God, which one was I watching? And I just got emotional. And I do cry from TVs and movies, man. I really do. It'll come to me. Thank you, Jeff. I love you too, man. What's your favorite family? I'm not saying which my favorite family is. If this is my brother Jeff, I'm gonna be pissed off. I guess my brother Jeff. But I got three brothers, obviously a mom and a dad, and then I've got 2 stepbrothers and a stepsister. So there's no they're all my favorite. Come on, that's like saying which one's your favorite kid. Not that Aaron Rodgers. What do you got, man? Oh, that's a great name. Nice job dodging my first comment. Welcoming you to Nevada from Reno. I apologize. I maybe missed that comment. I do apologize. Not that Aaron Rodgers. I ain't even mad. Okay, thank you. Do you personally know of any comedians down there to network with? Actually, no. I'm trying to think. No. I am friends with somebody that owns a studio, and I'll be linking up with that person relatively soon. Comedian-wise, my comedian friends are mostly Los Angeles. However, one of them is a very dear friend of mine, and she travels a lot for her comedy. So I do know she's coming to Vegas soon, but not a local Las Vegas comedian. I wouldn't say that I am friends with. However, that being said, is once I start hitting the circuit and getting out there more, I'm sure I'm going to make friends. I like making friends everywhere I go. So yes, I absolutely will make some local comedian friends in Las Vegas. Very excited for that. All right, we got a couple minutes here left, so I'm just going to start wrapping everything up here. Ever been in a street fight? What did it teach you? Yes, I have, Jeff, and it taught me not to fight. Let's just say everybody needs a butt kicking every now and again, and I got my butt kicked. It was all right. I'm okay. It was years ago, but don't. There's no reason to fight. Do I like Gary Vaynerchuk? I'm obsessed with him. He's dope. To put simply, yes, I love Gary V. He's an inspiration. I think he's a little unorthodox in some ways, but I do like his antics and what he does and all that good stuff. I love the game Street Fighter. Touche. You have a Canadian brother? I don't think so. I don't believe so. North side of Las Vegas. I'm not on the north side. I'm in the I will say I'm in the north section. If you were to like split Vegas from north to south, I'm in the northern section. I can say where I am, I guess. I'm in the Summerlin area. So Summerlin is a beautiful area, and if anybody knows Las Vegas, they understand how nice Summerlin is. So, who was asking that? Yeah, Tim Dillon. Well, I gotta look him up. I think I do. I just need to know. I need to know who it is, but I'm almost positive I do like Tim Dillon as well. We have another Jeff from North Central Montana. Watched and fell in love with van life while sitting in front of the TV in Henderson, Nevada, the last 4 years. And now you're up in Montana. That's awesome. Went from Vegas to Montana. Awesome. That's really. I mean, I have been to Montana, but I really want to get to Montana. I really want to check it out more. I want to go up to Bozeman and all that stuff. And also, it was not that Aaron Rodgers. First of all, I appreciate the super chat, but did I answer your question well enough? If you are still on, I appreciate it. Don, it was also great seeing you. I'm sorry I can't put a name with a face, but you said it was great to see me at Tiny House Fest. I was your neighbor. I was your neighbor for a split second, and you said you don't get around. Okay, awesome. Summerlin is cool. Thank you. Not that Aaron Rodgers. You did right back. Thank you. Appreciate your response. Thank you. You're welcome. Drake Nelson is an acquaintance of mine, as are a few others in the local scene. Even met. Oh, really? Dante Roch is it Rochali? I can't say his name. Answer me very well. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, not that Aaron Rodgers. I think hopefully I'll meet all these people that you buy a taco. Thank you for that. Hopefully I'll be able to meet all these people that you're speaking of, and hopefully I'll get to meet you as well. But I'm going to start the favorite adult film genre. Oh, Jeff, I can't answer that. My own. Imagine if I started my own OnlyFans. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for staying with me for the 40 minutes that I have been here. If you are just coming on now, then go rewatch the 40 minutes because it was really good. We had some really, 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 really good questions. I got a little deep for a second. We had some laughs. I explained what I'm going to be doing this summer in regards to, just events and travel. Got into a little bit of comedy. And I will, again, go back on live streams once a week. I'm really liking my new computer, so I will check that out. I will be doing it from here, if not on the road when I can. So, guys, I will be coming to you live again next week. Stay tuned for tomorrow's tour, which is Shaden's second van. If you guys remember Shaden, he had a phenomenal first van. Wait until you see the second van that he has done. It's actually his fourth build, but there was a couple that I did not show because they were client vans. But now this is his second van that I'm showing off on my channel. Really, really young, inspirational person. So that tour should be coming out tomorrow. And then I got a cool vlog coming out on Sunday, which was me and Shane. And we talked about a little bit of life after van life. And I want to do more of those videos coming up. So thank you guys for staying with me all this time. And I will see you guys next time. Later.